feel like Pac. I shoot a shot. I'm coming in hot. Yeah, coming in hot. Just like the fajita. I write what I live. My life in the speaker. I'm nice with the flow. Just like the demeanor. I'm feeding my fam. I'm feeding the meter. They got the iron while I got the steamer. I bring the fire, but you never seen her. I testify, I don't need a subpoena. They want my soul, better go to Korea. I love my dog just like I'm Peter. Gotta protect them. I made
Welcome to the Rush Hour. I am Cannon Hotel.
We back together, but I guess that is better now. Later than never. Like, what's happening? I'ma need y'all quit asking when. Me and my wife gon' have some kids. Right now we just practicing, but I ain't average. Yeah, I'm a bright young man. Kill the GPA and the BPM. Look, we on. So say what you say, cause that's A with Lecrae.
Happy Monday, happy Monday. Welcome to the Rush Hour. I am Cannon Hotel. On this beautiful Monday morning. On the way to work. Bruh, we gonna get to it, Josh. One in the chat if y'all can hear me. One in the chat if y'all can hear me.
Wake 'em up, wake 'em up, wake 'em up. See him still sleeping, so I had to shake 'em up. I kept it too real. I wasn't faking up. My real life was a headline. Your real life got a deadline. My timeline was a hashtag. Your timeline just a hate crime. Coming in hot, feeling like Pop. Back in 94 when he took 5 shots. Too much drive to ride your wave. Dish my top and I'm off that lot. Black on black on black on black on black on black on black. You don't have to ball a rap to get them racks on racks. Uber poolers trying to catch my vibe and find my way.
Man.
Yeah, I know I'm ratchet, but I'm really safe. Hot sauce drip.
I was not trying to get out
Everybody
the
wanna
bed
start
this morning,
dipping.
but I was
But
comfortable.
nobody wanna listen. Now everybody pay attention. Now everybody pay fees. Even
up,
if I'm
nerd?
not taking a knee.
Nerd in the
But
building.
y'all gon' see.
Back
Make a
on it,
fall
I'm
down
back
like,
on it, nerd. I'm back on it.
I don't do the most, but I do a lot. I'ma make a toast, cause we still alive. No big, I feel like Pac. I shoot the shot. I'm coming in hot. Coming in hot, coming in hot. Shoot that shot, shoot that shot. Shoot, why not? Ain't why not? Ain't no big, feel like Pac. We can't lose, we can't stop. Yeah, coming in hot. Coming in hot.
Man, hey yo, check it right. I'm trying to pause it now. There we go. Hey yo, check this right. So apparently on Friday we had a tornado here in Baltimore, boy. I was like, damn, we got a tornado. I didn't even know, right? So the tornado happened where I work, but I ended up getting off early on Friday, so I just missed it, man. But it did some damage, yo. It did some damage in like Dundalk area in Baltimore. Tore off some roofs on some houses. We got this spot called the Merritt Athletic Club, really nice gym, health and fitness center. They had to condemn that shit this weekend. The tornado fucked that whole building up. That building was brand new. That building was brand new. Tornado wore that shit out. Collapsed the roof and everything. They had to condemn the building. I got a half a mind to go over that bitch and be like, hey yo, what equipment y'all feel like y'all don't need no more? I'm gonna go ahead and bring my truck around here and grab that. Oh shit. But I was like, damn man, it was crazy. Like I must have just missed it. Like I got off at like 1 o'clock. I must have just missed the fucking tornado and shit. So I'm hoping on my way to work right now it ain't no delays because of that shit. Hopefully they got all that shit cleaned up, you know what I mean, over the weekend. And I was like, dang. What's up, Michelle Clark? Grand Rising, man. Grand Rising. Yeah, I heard one hit St. Louis, but like we ain't never had no tornado here. My mother said her homegirl, or one of my cousins, was talking to her on the phone. It was like, Ginger, like, it wasn't picking up like crazy. This shit all over the place. She was like, you might be in a tornado. My mother said she was joking, but she was like, I was like, yeah, man, no, a tornado hit. She was like, no shit. She was like, my cousin was in that shit talking to me on the phone. I was joking. I didn't realize that's probably what it was. Like, Damn. Anyway. So, fucking times is crazy right now, man. So, let's get into it. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and get that shit queued up real quick. Man. Did I hit them both? Thank God I ain't average. Alright, here we go. Check this out, y'all. Check that out. Y'all see that on the screen? Your boy Joe Nicholslick. Joe Nicholslick, man. Biden has been diagnosed with an aggressive prostate cancer. King, what's the deal? Aggressive prostate cancer. And like, part of me was like, man, that's wild. But then part of me was like, not surprised. I know it sounds crazy, right? Right? Like, part of me was like, that's crazy. But then part of me was like, I mean, I wasn't surprised, but then a lot of me was like, this explains a lot. And the question is, the other question I had that maybe is insensitive, I don't know, was that even Biden the entire time in the White House? Right? We all had our conspiracy theory that Biden kicked the bucket a long time ago. And that was a double, that was a lookalike that was taking over for him in the White House. Now, I find it hard to believe that they caught, or we just found out that Joe Nicholslick got prostate cancer. Like, nah, I don't think y'all just found that shit out. I think y'all just telling us. I think y'all just telling the public that Joe Biden had prostate cancer, and that it was aggressive prostate cancer, and that he already may have succumbed to it. And y'all just trying to figure out how to pass it on to the public, right? Right? Shout out to Jay Pylon. Jay hit me on Instagram. We was talking about it. Jay was like, yo, he's like, think about it. He's like, look how they did the Pope. Y'all remember with the Pope? The Pope was hospitalized. They found out that he was sick. And then all of a sudden, oh, he's doing well. He's going back to the Vatican. He's fine. You know, he's making big improvements, and then next thing you know, Pope dead, right? What if Joe Nicholslick been dead, right? Because we already know that they were signing all of those executive orders and then all that other stuff, and then signing all that shit with an auto pen, and it wasn't him. What if this is their way of like trying to like tell us that he passed away recently, even though he passed away a while back? This is the story that they're trying to give us. You know what I mean? Like in the next 2 weeks or 3 weeks, they're going to say Joe Biden has passed away due to prostate cancer, when he really been gone for like the last 3 years. I mean, is that? I mean that's tenfold goofy, but how far-fetched is that? How far-fetched is that? I'm just saying. Right? Like, it make a lot of sense in the sense that I feel like it validates a lot of the shit that we were talking about. It validates a lot of the theories that we had. You know what I mean? Joe Biden, you know, may no longer be with us. I can't get this shit. There we go. He may no longer be with us before he's supposed to no longer be with us. You know what I mean? What you say, Rob? Now that he has cancer, you'll be chastised for talking about the fact his brain don't work like yeah. It just make a lot of sense, you know what I mean? It make a lot of sense. I think they already knew that he had prostate cancer. I think they was hiding it from us his entire presidency. Whatever treatment they was giving him was fucking him up. I think that he might have succumbed to his prostate cancer probably a couple of years into his presidency, and we were subjected to a clone or a lookalike or a body double or whatever, right? Which lends credence to the fact that he wasn't running the White House. I mean that it was just fucking. It really was dragging him along like Weekend at Bernie's until they couldn't no more. Right, and then that one like stint where we was like, yo, where the hell is Joe at? And then he came out with that fucking bullshit service announcement. We was like, that ain't him. That ain't no way that's him. Y'all know what I'm talking about. When he with the issue with the on the plane. Remember the story we got? Hotels got like something happened in Vegas. And they were supposed to medevac him to the nearest hospital. Remember that? Allegedly, he was in Vegas. He collapsed or something like that, and he was supposed to be medevac to the nearest hospital in Vegas. And then instead of medevacing him to the nearest hospital in Vegas, they decided to fly back to Delaware. Not fly back to Walter Reed. Not fly back to Walter Reed, where he's supposed to be treated at because he's the president. They fly to Delaware like they flying a corpse back home. Like, why Delaware? A VIP too. You take him to Delaware? Was he already dead on that plane? Was he already dead on that plane? That's the question. Yeah, right, Rob. He came back taller. That wasn't Nickel Slick. That wasn't Joe. Josh and they took him to the gravesite. That wasn't Joe Nickel Slick, y'all. That wasn't Joe Nickel Slick. So they saying that they found a nodule in his urinary tract or something like that, and I guess they say they measure it by something called a Gleason score, right? As far as prostate cancer is concerned. By the way, all of my listeners, all of my guys out here, if you're over 40 years old, go get your prostate checked, okay? All right. Just say pause when you walk into the fucking doctor's office. Go get your prostate checked, all right, guys? You know, including myself. I gotta make an appointment to get a lot of shit checked. So, just, you know, get it done, man. So apparently his Gleason score, you know, it's on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being like the most aggressive. So apparently his Gleason score was a 9. His Gleason score was a 9, so it's like, damn, like he's super aggressive. And they're saying it's manageable. Now my grandfather, he passed away from prostate cancer. I don't know what his Gleason score was. And they was treating it, but you know, my grandfather, he passed away at 85. I think he passed away at 85 to the prostate cancer. Joe Nickel Slick health is failing, it's declining, and he has aggressive prostate cancer. I don't know how they treat that for him. If they already been treating it, right? But I honestly think that this is maybe a tale that they're spinning up to end this chapter on Joe Biden's life, I guess you could say. I mean, like I said, guys, you know, I'm not trying to make light of it. I'm not trying to be insensitive. You know, maybe he's still here with us, but for some reason, I believe that Joe Biden has not been with us for a while, and this is how they're going to fade his story out. This is how they're going to fade his story out. That's what I think. You know what I mean? You know, I could be wrong. Y'all let me know if I'm wrong, man. Y'all let me know if I'm wrong, man. What's up, Joe Beard? Joe Beard in the building. That's what I'm saying, Joe, right? He seems too weak to fight that. Like, he can't go through chemo. He wouldn't survive the chemo if that was the case. You know? I'm just saying, you know? How bad did they not want Kamala at the wheel? Bruh. You know, it's just, I don't know, though, like 40. Like that's why I don't believe it. You feel me? You can't tell me, right? Because he supposedly had his physicals, right? He supposedly had all these physicals. Remember they said he had his physicals and that he was fit as a fiddle and all this other shit. Remember all that bullshit they told us? You can't tell me they didn't catch that shit in his physical. That shit is at an aggressive 9 right now. You can't tell me that they didn't catch that shit in his physical. You can't tell me they didn't catch that shit in his physical, bro. One in the chat if y'all can still hear me. One in the chat if y'all can still hear me. So make sure I'm still streaming. YouTube like to start fucking up the game. Alright, cool. Yeah, so that's the thing. Yeah, I don't know why Kick be tripping. It'd be like, prison would be like, the kick stream aborted due to like resource something. And I'm like, how? But you know, who knows? Maybe the app needs an update. But kick stream be jumping, so it could just be my phone or it could be my shitty service. I don't know. Anyway, what's up, Rick? But yeah, yo. Joe Nickel Slick, man. I think this is just them trying to fade out his story. They trying to end the chapter on the Joe Nickel Slick saga. I think Joe Nickel Slick ain't been with us for a while, and they looking like, all right, y'all, we gotta kind of bring this shit to bed now. We gotta put this shit to bed now. We gotta tell the people that he's no longer with us without telling them that he's been no longer with us for a while. You know, that's the only thing I can think of, yo. So, R.I.P. Joe Nicholson. I ain't gonna put him in there. You know, I could be wrong, so I ain't gonna put him in the grave now. Just saying. You know, Godspeed, Joe Nicholson. Godspeed. Anyway, y'all hear about these inmates, yo? The inmates that broke out of the prison like fucking Shawshank Redemption. It was like 8 inmates that like they made a hole behind the fucking prison bathroom toilet, like the cell toilet. That shit was wild. I'm like, how the fuck y'all not catch these niggas? Y'all got all the surveillance footage of these niggas escaping. Y'all got all the surveillance footage of these niggas escaping, but nobody was able to stop these niggas from escaping. Sound like y'all needed a news story. Y'all got all the surveillance footage of them escaping out the fucking prison, but nobody stopped them. Oh my gosh, you can't tell me they ain't had no help getting out of there. You can't tell me they ain't had no help getting out of there. That shit is straight out of the movies. Oh my gosh. That shit is funny. He's making parlays on who get caught next. They said the toilet was unscrewed from the back side. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, yo. They had to have help, yo. They wrote too easy on the wall. Are you serious? Hey, yo. I'm just sitting there and I'm watching the news. And I'm like, wait, so you got all the surveillance footage of them getting out, but no, like none of the COs could stop them. Y'all couldn't do nothing. Like, that shit made me laugh, yo. I laughed so hard. I was like, yo, the prison system is terrible. Can't find good help these days. The COs are probably all asleep or something. Cause you know, like, these COs is getting younger and younger, right? They get younger and younger. It's just a job to them. They don't give a shit. They just getting a job. They're just getting a check. They just getting a check. They getting younger and younger, yo. They ain't doing their job. Prison is a joke now. My homeboy, he locked up. Yo locked up. He's supposed to come home soon. He keeps saying he's supposed to come home soon. He's supposed to. They got tablets and shit, so they can watch TV and shit like fucking toddlers and shit. Like, it's just dereliction of duty, ain't it? ideologically driven institution decay. Unc the CO? I don't know if Unc was the CO. I think they'd have got the German Shepherds. I think Unc would have had some Malinois on patrol, and then they tried to escape. Unc would have let the dogs go on their asses. Unc would have been like, "This the gun line." Unc would have been like, "Here's the gun line. You cross the gun line, you'll be shot." I don't think nobody escaping Unc prison. Unc in charge, like bedtime's at 8:30. Rise and shine at 6. But here's the gun line. Them niggas would have been shot as soon as they reached the gate with Unc. You'll be given one command to stop. If you don't comply, you will be shot. Oh shit. Oh, that is fucking hilarious. Uncle be out there with the dogs and the kerosene lamp. Get the hounds. Get them hounds. Uncle would have got him. Damn, look at this traffic. Oh, this traffic wild. So this exit up ahead, this O'Donnell Street exit, apparently like that shit is fucked up. So I know they said it's like over in that area is where that's where the tornado hit. So I kind of want to ride through it, but I ain't about to fuck with that today. If I had my truck, I'd ride through it, but I got my car. I don't need no, like, they got nails and shit on the fucking ground. I need to fucking get no flat tires and these tires and shit. If I had to pick them up truck, I wouldn't give a shit. I'd be fucking running over shit, showing y'all what the fuck going on. Get my black ass to work. But yeah, I'm sitting there like, these niggas escape. Not only did they escape, nobody tried to stop them. They was like, you know how it is. It's like when niggas start fighting somewhere and people, instead of trying to break it up or get help, they just break out their phone and record. Motherfuckers sitting in the fuck. What state was that in? You could have used your blanket to tell me he was coming over here. King Doe be coming with the fire. Damn, it's 4 a.m. Damn, that's crazy. What's up, Yosef? Yo, what's up, yo? Area was the prison break-in? That's what I need to know. I forgot where they said that shit was at. I just was laughing. I was like, yo, this shit is wild. This shit is eight of them. That's wild. 8 people. 8 people. That's the crazy part. And word, it was in Louisiana. They ain't getting turned in Louisiana. They catch anybody yet? They catch anybody? No, you ain't turning them boys in. Then again, I don't know. They put out a reward. They put out a hefty reward. Them niggas getting turned in. They put out a hefty reward. Them niggas is getting turned in. They better run to the next state. You been up all night trading crypto? Oh shit. So they caught 2. They caught 2 out of 10. That's wild. Oh, one ain't even leave. Yo got scared. Yo was like, nah, nigga, this is as far as I go. I just want to see if I can do it. Yo said, nah, this is as far as I go. I just want to see if I can do the shit. Y'all keep going though. I only got about 6 months left on my fucking time. I'm gonna stay here. That shit is crazy. Oh man, that shit is crazy, man. It need to be a whole investigation done on that prison. A whole investigation need to be done on that prison. That shit is crazy. That is fucking funny, man. Oh my gosh. You know what? Them niggas don't get caught, that's on the state. Them niggas don't get caught and they getting the win, that's on the state. Yeah, I mean, run nigga run. Run nigga run. Need to play that life music and shit, like when they was running from the fucking dogs and shit. That shit is crazy. I tell you, them niggas, hey, successful break. But they had to have some kind of help from the inside, right? What y'all say? You said the toilet was unscrewed from the backside, right? Them niggas Ocean's 11 the fucking jailbreak. They Ocean's 11 the fucking jailbreak. That is crazy. I seen that shit. I was like, hey, yo, this shit is wild. Can't find good help these days, guys. Can't find good help these days. Oh, man. That shit is wild to me. Ooh. The fucking tar asphalt, that shit is potent today. That shit is potent today. Yeah, they want some Demolition Man type shit. Oh man. I got some event to set up for today. I'm waiting for them to respond to my email. Some kind of industry day. And I'm like, okay, but where y'all holding the industry day? I need to know where I need to set up the soundboards and shit. All mixers and all that other stuff. Until then, I'm gonna go sit at my desk. So hopefully this Monday is a light day. Hope it's a light day. You know what I mean? Really do. They pulled a real life law. Yeah, they did. That's right, yo. Law Abiding Citizen. Yo, we gotta watch that on movie night. Law Abiding Citizen was a good ass movie. What was that? Gerard Butler and Jamie Foxx. That shit was good. Hell yeah, Gerard Butler had that fucking. That's right, Gerard. Was it behind the toilet? Like, I forgot about that. Like, it was under the bed, wasn't it? That nigga created a whole fucking tunnel under his bed so he can get out and go after the niggas. He got out to go after what? The people that killed his wife and kid, right? And then he would come back to prison and they couldn't really, they didn't know it was him. That nigga was getting out, killing, and going right back to prison. That shit was crazy. It was fucking genius, though. That movie was fucking great. That movie was fucking great. I was like, yo, this is good. It's like, yo, he going out there, he getting these niggas, and then he coming right back to jail, and they can't believe it's him. It was behind the toilet. Yo, that movie was good. We gonna have to watch Law Abiding Citizen, yo. We gotta watch that shit on movie night. We might do that this weekend. But yeah, sorry about last week's movie night, y'all. I've been out here grinding, y'all. I gotta get this money. I got a lot of shit happening this summer. Kids got a lot of activities, you know. When the money call, you gotta go get that shit, you know. When money call, you gotta go get that shit. So that's what I've been out here doing. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, that's right. Yup. That movie was a good ass movie, though. I think that's like Jamie Foxx been in some fucking bangers, right? Cause like it was like, what was the other movie before Law Abiding Citizen? It was with Tom Cruise. What was that movie? Collateral. Collateral was a good ass movie too. Man, yo, we might have to go on like a Jamie Foxx run for movie night, yo. Collateral was a good ass movie with him and Tom Cruise. Law Abiding Citizen was a fire movie with him and Gerard Butler. You know what I mean? We might have to do They Clone Tyrone. I was watching that on Saturday. They cloned Tyrone. I was like, oh yeah, this movie was a good movie. That shit was funny. He did fantastic in Ali as a great supporting actor. Yo, Jamie Foxx is underrated, yo. Is that Tyson movie real? I thought it was like some AI generated like poster. The Tyson movie a real thing? I'm using Prism. It's this app called Prism. I'm hoping the connection's staying good, but I think my phone isn't the best. I need a new phone. Like I don't like, you know how Apple do that? Like they'll throttle the fucking phone so you get a new one. I just don't want to get a new one, but I do need a streaming phone, so I'm gonna get a streaming phone. I keep saying I'm gonna get a streaming phone. I just ain't had time, yo. I've been out here trying to get this money. You know what I mean? Protocol 7. Oh, the movie is real. But if I do get the streaming phone, or when I get the streaming phone, it's going to be an Android. I'm going to get an Android like Uncle did. Like when Judy went up to the fucking, she went upstairs and they come back out this bitch. Yo. It just wasn't in 2025. It was in 2021. 2022. He died in 2022. Like we know he died from prostate cancer. He died from complications from prostate cancer. It was in 2022, not 2025. Oh man, just give us a half truth. You know what I mean? They're gonna give us the half truth. That's what they did. You know how it is. Yeah, holla at you, King Doe. Appreciate you jumping in, yo. I appreciate you jumping in. You always be spitting a good fire in here. Spitting that hot fire. Anyway, guys. Uncle Hotep is live. Uncle Hotep is live on Kick and YouTube. Head on over to Uncle Hotep's channel. Tell him I sent you. I'm pulling up the work. I'm going to go tune in and see what he got to say. Anyway. Till next time, it's Cannon Hotep saying be blessed, stay strapped, don't miss, and don't worry about tomorrow, everybody. Tomorrow got enough problems of its own. Worry about today. I'll holla at y'all.